what the process that you face during the New Zealand Aid at that time?
Okay, so the first thing I want to say is the process is changing
Okay.
every time. So it's depend to their own policy as well. So it was a lot of thought, and I decided to drop my
That's very tough
university.
decision.
It was, yeah, and because my goal was to learn English, and I feel like I learn English every day while working with the United Nations at the time. So I dropped that, and then once I was in UNICEF, I decided, okay, now I want to apply for the scholarship, like seriously apply. Before, as I've mentioned to you, I had applied once with Australia Awards. That was when I was still cleaner.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when
So
I
you
was
still have confidence?
Yeah.
Even though you are a cleaner, you just
No.
feel confident to
Yes.
apply for the
Yes,
scholarship?
because my goal
Wow.
my long vision was
Yep.
to be in university, and it can be an overseas universities. And I learned from someone, and in fact with my parents as well, that you have to, if you want that long, you have to be good in the foundation, in the background. So at that time, my goal to apply is to learn the system, how they apply,
Okay.
how to fill up the application, because many of them say it's tough, it's very hard. What I hear is, oh, it's very hard, you have 2,000 people applied and 5 people only passed. I was like, oh my God, how hard it is. So I said, I want that form. I want to feel that form.
I want to feel it.
I want to feel it, how hard it is. So yes, and I got selected. To the first selection was the document where they see how good you did in your high school.
Is that was that for your bachelor or for your master? For your bachelor, yeah.
So I got the application, and I fill up, kind of following other people how to fill up the application. My English was not that good as well. I was still doing cleaning and helping with the reception area, but I was so happy. I got the application on my hand, and I fill up and I answer those questions. So it was my first learning, and I did not apply again from 2000. I did not apply again, I think, until 2006 or 2007.
Wow, that's quite a long time.
Yeah, it was quite a long time, because I want to learn more, and I was enjoying what I was doing, and I was telling myself, I learn more, and the next time I'm ready to apply, I will seriously apply it, and I make sure everything I learn, I use in that moment to be successful.
Yep.
And I did. So in 2006 I applied. It was a long process. And then 2008 got finally selected, and I went to New Zealand in 2009. Yeah. And finished my bachelor degree in 2013.
13.
Yeah, that time. So 1 year, 1 year of the bridging program, and actually 3.5 years of the bachelor. Yeah, it's not 3 years. It's 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during the waiting period until you tried, okay, this time I want to apply for the New Zealand Aid. So what did you do? Conducted research or something like that?
Yes. So start with the preparation. I have to decide what I want to apply, what subject I really want to do, and what's really my interest, what I want to do in my career wise. So I did that selection. I have few options I want to do. I make a list. And then I decide among this list what I really want to do, what's benefit for me and my family, and also what can give me opportunity to get a good job in the country, and also something that makes me valuable to the community, not only to do job as a job to get a salary, good salary, but something that make me feel valuable to my community until whatever um, my life will take in this world. So I made the list and I decided to do a psychology course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I decide the course, the first things, and then once I decided about the course, I go into different university websites to really, because the course, if I say psychology, it's going to be general.
Okay. Still a lot of
There's a lot
universities
of,
that offer the program.
university, the program, as well as the topic that I want to take, because there are different clinical psychology, you have social psychology, you have children's psychology, and etc. So that time, then I decided I want to do like a psychology, a bachelor of arts. It's a learning, it's a study about behavior, but it's encompass different things about people's behavior. It's not a specialized one, because I still want to open my horizon further after that course. So I went to different university websites and go and then zoom into their program to see what type of learning or outcome that I will get out of this program. And then I decide which one I want to do, the specialized one or general one. So I decided. So after that, after knowing what the outcome I will get out of this study, then I will again think how this outcome will benefit to me and my community, and then what I want to do in the future, the long run again. So that's the first preparation I was doing. But put in mind that before I get into the application, the university, there is IELTS that I need to do. So the first preparation, I know what I want to do, but now I have to be
the requirements.
Ready. Yeah, I have to meet the requirements of IELTS. And my English was I never learned English academically. I attended courses few here and there, and in high school my major was also in language, but I was never, it was not an official like graduated from English school or
program
something,
or something.
No. So I then talk to people who have passed IELTS, those who pass IELTS and successful in the scholarship, but also those who pass IELTS but did not successful in the scholarship.
So both sides.
Both sides. I want to learn from different people how they do. So the good thing is, because I was working as a cleaners, I meet a lot of people. As a cleaners, you go, sometimes you are called to clean somebody's office. There you meet another person, and then you get to know the person, then you build a network from there. So then I know these people, they are good at what they are doing, they have a lot of experience, and they're willing to help others. So I ask them, I learn from them the tips, not only the good tips, what they should do, but also the challenges that they were facing.
So it's a blessing, I think, because you were surrounded by good people.
Yeah, yes, it was a blessing. It was a blessing, and I think it's about how genuine people are about learning, because I love learning. Like, it's just a discovery. It's a discovery of its own. The things about learning is so. From people coming from different background, different upbringing, a different way of doing things, they have beautiful things to offer to your learning.
Yes,
well.
yes, so, and it's like Steve Jobs said, stay foolish. Stay foolish. Never feel that you are already clever, you're already smart enough. No, stay foolish, because if you're still hungry, then you can still improve your capacity and your you still keep improve yourself as well.
When I was working with the cleaners, many of my friends, they are my age, those of us who went there to learn, but many more people who are illiterate. They don't go to school, but I learned a lot from them about life.
So never underestimate everyone. Just like Kak Gisela.
Yeah.
Before, she was a cleaner.
Yeah.
If you just underestimate her, wow, that's a very, very big mistake, guys.
Yeah. So I think talking to people, I talk to different people about their experience of these IELTS, because everybody have their own experience, and how they do their preparation also helps them telling their experience as well. So I learned from people, and then I again tested myself. How am I going to like use those experience to help myself, to develop myself? So in that time, how do I know that this is the best way for me to learn to do IELTS?
Yes.
Because the type of learning is different for different
Of course,
people.
yes.
Yeah. So I attended a group of us. We come together. Those of us who want to do a scholarship, we come together. We find our own teacher. So we put our money together and said we are going to find a private teacher that going to teach us like every afternoon in the after work in our own time, and then we'll learn from there, and then we do a group learning as well, group study as well, specifically for IELTS. So then I have a teacher that have helped me on the side. At the time also, our office, UNICEF, as part of the staff capacity development, they have also organized an English teacher to teach the national staff. We have an institute, an English language institute.
So a native speaker?
No, she was a Philippine.
Oh, Philippine.
Yeah, Philippine.
But Philippine is good.
Yeah, for me, to learn language, it depends. It does not have to be a native speaker, because it's really what matters is how the way they teach you.
Exactly.
That's
yes,
what
exactly.
Matters. It doesn't matter if the person is a native speaker or not. Of all my experience, I think the only native speakers that I went into for English preparation was the one to come for master degree with Australia, which is organized by the Institute of English Language Institute in Timor-Leste, and they also have a diverse teacher, not only a native. That's the only teacher from native speaking English native speaking country that I was encountered. But before that, it's always with the Philippines. It's even Indonesia. A lot of it I did online myself, which is for the master of this social work, this awardee. Most of it I did online as well. So back to the preparations again. No matter how good the teacher are, you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to know which one you have been good at, and you have to know which one you have not. And how do you know yourself? You have to try. So for me, they said English, the IELTS have 4 tasting, like speaking, reading, writing, and reading. How do I know I'm not good at one, and how do I know I'm good at that?
Just try it.
Yeah. So we tried. What we did was with the teacher, she was serving as the examiner, and then we had the mock test.
Mock test.
Yeah, the mock test. Then where we test against the time of each things, and we do things. So that's where I know where I'm starting to be good at, and where I'm starting not to be good at yet, and where I'm struggling. Because there are times you don't know where you don't good at, or you know you already good at, but you don't know if it's
unless you try.
Yeah, unless you try and actually you listen to yourself.